Hello YouTube, and today I'm reviewing Mark of the Rani. Yes. So, where to start with this DVD? I shall go through good and bad points, but first I shall do the cover. So, we have the standard Doctor Who stuff there for the for region, I think it's region 2. Then we have Mark of the Rani there. I am planning to order the Time of the Rani for Christmas. I do fancy a bit of a giggle about Sylvester McCoy dressing up as Colin Baker. So we have Colin Baker, then we have the Rani, and then Anthony Ainley as the Master. Then you got the Rani's TARDIS console. You got a mining thing. Then you got just a standard thing there. Universal DVD video, Colin Baker date. You get it on the side. Mark of the Rani there, really nice. Now onto the back, you've got a picture of the Rani in disguise. Sorry if that is a spoiler. You've got the Doctor and Perry there, the Master hypnotising someone. And you've got the Rani and the Master in his TARDIS, and you've got Colin Baker dressed as a Victorian person with, if I can remember what the character's name was, I think it was, it's not Edison, no it's not, Edison was Ultimate Foe I think. Anyway, George Stevenson, that's it, George Stevenson, that's the one. This story is written by and Jane Baker. They wrote Terror Voids and Time in the Rani. I don't think they wrote Paradise Towers. But let's have a look at the blur. So, drawn off course en route onto Kew Gardens, the TARDIS materialises in a mining village of Killingworth in the 19th century. The Doctor and Perry find themselves in the midst of a Luddite rebellion. Why are peaceful men resorting to mindless violence? And why is the Master intent on sabotaging the Industrial Revolution? In order to safeguard Earth's future, the Doctor must defeat combined forces of two rogue Time Lords from his own past. So, special features, we have commentary by Colin Baker, Nicola Bryant, Kate O'Mara. Then you've got Lord of the Luddite. Luddites were people who were against all machines taking over. Well, they were basically people who were not in favour of the Industrial Revolution because machines were doing more work, so they become redundant, so they turned to violence trying to stop this revolution. And then you've got deleted scenes now and then where the actual episode was filmed. I will tell you something about this story which is quite unique. I've probably said it before. Playing with time, an interview with a story composer, that's basically like music. Blue Peter, that's just basically a thing about where I think it's about a 15-minute drive from where and that's just about Iron Bridge Gorge Museum and Bliss Hill. Bliss Hill is a Victorian town thing where they filmed this. That makes it all look good. Saturday Superstore, an extract from March 1984 featuring Colin Baker, Nicola Bryant and Anthony Ainley. Alternative soundtrack only for part 1. Photo gallery, isolated music, and then digitally remastered sound quality. This story was broadcast on the 2nd of February to the 8th of February 1985. Total running time 89 minutes, so this story fits in with the new series because it is 45-minute format. So if we just, this DVD, as it says on the disc, is released in 2006 there. This is probably one of the historic stories, what they did. Probably one of the best ones they did. I think the last historical one they did, featuring a historical character. I'm not sure if it would, could have been the King's Demon. Yeah, King's Demon. That could have been the last historical one they did. Anyway, let's have a look at the disc itself. So we have just the cover shrinked onto a disc, there all the copyright information and when it's limited and stuff. Then we've got the booklet there, just on about how the story was made. Yeah. The Rani appears. Rani is a really good foe, in my opinion. Just have a look at the pictures there and the chapter points. The Rani appears 3 times. I may have already said that. In the classic series, she appears in this story, Time the Rani, and Dimensions in Time, which was a Children in Need special in 1993. So let's go on to the good points and bad points. Good points for this story is it's probably the only point for me, really. I do love this story, and the fact that it is filmed locally makes it all the better. But I'll just do negative points because that just seems better. At the end, this may be a spoiler, but the Doctor and... no, not the Doctor. The Master and the Rani are trapped in the Rani's TARDIS. And in the Rani's TARDIS there are baby Tyrannosaurus Rexes. And at the end you see them expanding to become really big. But then it's just a bit of a cliche. It's just weird how a T-Rex could fit in the TARDIS because the TARDIS does have a short roof in the classic anyway. And it just doesn't seem believable because the Master and the Rani would have been squashed. So that's probably the only bad point I have with it. I love the historical feel with all the period dressings. That's what the BBC does well. Yes, Duck, thank you. Yes, I know you like my reviews, but not now. Sorry about that. The BBC does all these historical things very well. It's almost like a Doctor Who Downton Abbey version. Yeah, I do love this story. I love this story. The music goes well. Yeah, it's just a fantastic story, and I think it's really cheap right now. I think it's £6. And Amazon are doing really good DVD prices. If you have missed on some DVD releases, then I do suggest you go and check them out. If you are planning and you want some classic DVDs for Christmas, then do check that out because they are really good prices, and I'm thinking about ordering a few. So yeah, thank you for watching this DVD review. It may seem a bit short, but this is a worthwhile story. I think it's better than Time of the Rani. From what I've heard of Time of the Rani, it's probably going to be the best Rani one. Anyway, thank you for watching this review, and I will see you in my next review, which I said would be the Claws of Axor Special Edition, which is right there. Yeah, and then I'll probably review a Tom Baker story, because I haven't reviewed a Tom Baker story. At least I don't think I have. I haven't checked my channel. I probably haven't, but I will review a Tom Baker story. That will probably be the Siege of Doom. So thanks for watching this video, and for now, goodbye.